Ooh, this might actually run a little slow with all this stuff going on. Anyways, hello, Smars here. I guess I could start by saying, first and foremost, I decided I'm going to change the name of these Goblin group sort of exclusive journal things. I don't really know what to, I don't know how to describe them, define them. I decided to change the name though from Goblin Workshop to Goblin Guild, because I'm going to use the name Goblin Workshop for when I do actual sort of demonstrations of things. Like I have a plan video that I'm doing where I sort of demo or I show how to make custom texture brushes, like the ones that I use for Jeff when he does the symbiosis with Sankofah, and they do the metamorphosis, and he has the big monster claw arms and stuff and all that. So yeah, so I'm gonna call these sort of journal updates the Goblin Guild, or just Goblin Guild, and then the other ones will be known as Goblin Workshops, or Comics Workshops. It depends. So anyways, just to update, you know, what I'm doing here during the hiatus, a little 1 week hiatus. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm actually working on a bunch of the stuff for the Goblin Databook over at the website, and let me see if I can show you. I have a lot of stuff that I plan on uploading. I've uploaded actually quite a bit of stuff already. Let me see if I have it. Yeah. Not quite a bit, but I've uploaded a good bit. The geography section is finally open. I'm going to start adding some of the extra parts of the map there. I have one village so far in here, and a map of Mahu, and I'll actually, well, multiple maps. I'll have different types of maps as I finish them. You know, I have one where it describes all the sections and stuff, and once I can get those complete, all of these links will be clickable so that you can go to all the different sections, learn about the different sections, see their, read about their histories and things like that. And then you get stuff like Chuta, which was the little village from issue 1 and issue 2, and it talks about some other stuff. Like there are some other characters finally, like Eli. He has his character page now, this little goofy face showing over here in the corner. And, he's got his little stuff about him. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm doing a lot of just working on the site. I'm going to actually put a lot of stuff that's sort of going to be launched over periods of time, instead of just like piling it all on now. I'm just going to like go ahead and just load a bunch of stuff in there, and then execute it over time. That way, there's just I want to create a reason for people to constantly come back to the site to check it out and read through these things. And if it's all there all at once, then you can just sit and have a marathon read and never come back. I don't want you to come back. Come back. Anyways, also I'm finishing up the high quality PDF versions. I'm gonna reopen that section of the site. I shut it down until I was finished with volume 1, and now that I'm finished, I'm actually going to relaunch it. These are all like high quality versions that are for sale and stuff. I'm gonna make the issue 1 is going to be free, and oh, that sketchbook shouldn't be in there. That's weird, because the sketchbook is a part of issue 1 now. But yeah, I mean, they're like high quality. You can't really see from, you can't tell from this distance, with this little small version here. But they're high quality. And wait, I'm afraid I'm actually showing you the wrong version. Hold on, that's not the right version. That's my personal version that I was I was actually going through each issue as I was building the Databook stuff so that I know what to pick out. These are them. These are they. These are the high quality versions, and they have like a contents, sort of a inside cover contents page kind of thing, credits or copyright page, I guess. And I don't know. They're really, really crisp. They're 300, I guess, DPI, res, whatever you want to call it, PPI. Even though they're not going to be printed, can still use that term. And I don't know. They even have like a little like a end. Oh, I can't even show that. Anyways, they have, you know, like a little end credits page and stuff. And for the most part, most of them actually still contain all of. They have both covers, and they contain the sort of reduced versions of the data books that were in a lot of the issues. Most of them contain them, not all of them, but most. I'm trying to think what else there is to show. Oh, oh yeah. There is one thing. This is the thing that I was talking about in an earlier post, where I wanted to really find out what you thought about the idea of a Sankofah hat. Now, this is an idea that really it's not the first time I've had this idea, because I own a Sankofah sort of plush or felt hat that I had a guy at a convention make for me. It's in the actual. There's a picture of it in the first Goblin sketchbook that's on, you know, that's inside the that's at the Goblin group. And I initially thought, oh man, well, I would love to make a bunch of those for people and, you know, sell them at conventions or sell them online or whatever. And the problem was that I would have to hire a felt artist or plush artist to make all those hats. And honestly, to do that, I would honestly feel bad if I couldn't pay them up front for all of that. And since I can't pay for it up front right now, I had an idea after seeing a hat that Chamba, who is also on DeviantArt, I don't know, maybe you know him, maybe you don't. He's really awesome. You should definitely look into his work. But Chamba had one of his hats, one of his characters, made into a hat that he wore over his face, and it really, the second I saw it, it really made me think about Goblin. You know, it made me think about Jeff and stuff. It was very much the same sort of, that same look, that same feel. And so, you know, I found out where he got the hat made, and I went to this place, and it's this place, the Art of Wear, and this is just me sort of playing around. I was playing around with the idea, you know. Of course, this is just the single eye of Sankofah. I would probably put maybe his teeth along the bottom too, and I don't know. I was playing around with it, just looking to see, you know, what it would look like to do one of these hats. And I don't know. I was wondering though if, you know, if you thought maybe it was a good idea to you know, have these made. Everyone would be able to, you know, just buy their own online, you know, from the site and stuff, instead of, you know, going through the hassle of having to wait for me to show up at a convention, or, you know, buy it. You know, it would just, it's a lot easier than me having to hire a felt / plush artist and not being able to pay them, you know, until after there were sales or something. But I don't know. What do you think? I kind of like it. The only problem is that I can't put the flame on Sankofah's head, because it feeds from, you know, the artwork. And I've tried it a few times where I had the art of the flame on here, and what happens is, because it's bunched, it's sewn together here at the top, all the parts come together at the top, it sort of smushes the flame, and it just looks ridiculous. I did have an idea though, where I would try to raise money through, like, I guess commissions or something, or maybe the sales of some of the high quality versions of the book, of the issues, and I would buy a bunch of these, and then I would sew on a felt flame, like the version of the hat that I have. I would sew that on myself, and and sell it at conventions. And for anyone that actually bought a hat from the store themselves, they could come to any convention that I was at in the future, and I would actually there at the convention sew the flame on by hand for them, for the hat, the hat that they have, free of charge and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of this. I've played around with putting the teeth on there, and it's going to be a really awkward thing trying to get the teeth on there. I don't know. What do you think? Teeth or no teeth? What do you think about the idea of sewing the flame on later? It's something I would definitely do for shows. If people really are into this idea, really into me making these, then I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. I don't know. From what I've seen from the one that Chamba has, the one that he made, they're very good quality, very good print quality, and I think it was just kind of fun. It's just kind of a fun thing. So, I think that might be all of the stuff that I have to talk about right now. As of this actual recording, I have finished the that J Mephisto wallpaper that I was talking about. I'm not going to show it here because I kind of want it to be a surprise when I upload it. It's an exclusive to the Goblin group. I don't know. I'll maybe talk about it on or maybe link back to the Goblin group on my Google Plus page, and then the Goblin Facebook page. I don't know. And I also did a speed art video of it, of the whole process. I'm actually kind of liking those. I'm not gonna do too many of them. I don't want to wear a good thing out too quick. But I do kind of like those. I'm happy with the results of them. I would put my own music in them, but I don't know. I'm still very still very shy about my personal music. And so far none of it's really fit. I do have some stuff that's well, you know what? I'm not going to talk about that. I won't talk about some of the stuff I did with, my pseudo band, a la like Gorillaz and Metalocalypse and stuff like that. I had a fake band, Mobile Suit. I had a band that I created in the early 2000s, and I was making music, but I would also draw like pictures of them, cartoons. I had a whole story and stuff, and I was supposed to do this fake blog thing, and I never did it. Because I wanted to integrate videos and things like that into it, not like music videos, but like what do you call them? Like video journals and stuff, kind of like this, except with the actual characters. And it was so much work, like it was one of those things where the idea is bigger than you can actually execute. And but one of the problems was the whole Mobile Suit thing is technically supposed to happen in the future of an alternate Earth, and I couldn't get any of the blogs to allow me to future date, where I could have it dated where it was the future and still show. The only way that they would work is if they could execute the actual blog on that actual date, which is just silly. But that's totally non-Goblin related, but still, I did some stuff. It wasn't just I guess what would be considered electronic music or hip hop or anything like that. Um, you know, I play guitar, play drums, play piano, play a lot of instruments, and so I did sort of a proto-punk album, um, and it's fun. I mean, the instrumental versions of those songs are great, but I think with lyrics they're even better. A lot of screaming, a lot of screaming. Um, anyways, like I said, that's non-Goblin related, but still, I'll upload that. I'll upload the wallpaper soon. Actually, this is Wednesday, so I'll probably upload it on like Thursday, maybe Friday, along with the speed art video. So yeah, I'm always looking for suggestions of stuff to do. I am scanning in a bunch of work at the moment to create the second Goblin sketchbook, and I don't know if you have any questions or advice as to what to do next, or what you'd like to see done. Anything. Let me know. Definitely let me know. I guess either on the YouTube page that this is sort of coming from, or on the DA page. It's up to you. And this video is just running on way too long. So, alright, I guess I will see you next week when the hiatus is over. Bye!